Hi there. So this week we've got an interesting question. When does an adult child qualify to claim themselves on their tax return or still be claimed as a dependent on their parents' tax return? This is a good question, usually for people in their 18 to 24-year range. That's where this question usually comes up. So there are 5 main rules that we'll talk about real briefly, but if you meet all 5 of these rules, they would still be a dependent on their parents' tax return. That's the parents' option to claim them or not, but they cannot claim themselves on their own tax return because of these 5 rules. So let's hit them real fast. Age, relationship, residency, support, and joint tax return. Age, if they're under 19, so 18 and under, or they're under 24, so 23 and under, and a student. That's for the higher age range. If they meet those, that's passing the first test. Above those ages, or you're not a student and you're in your early 20s, you don't pass that test. Second rule, relationship. This one's a little bit more complicated. Obviously, any children, but it can extend to additional family members as well. Talk with a tax professional. Residency. Where do they live? Do they live with their parents more than half of the year? Again, there's exceptions to this. Talk with the tax professional. But where do they live? More than half the year with their parents or not? Support. Who is providing more than half their support? If the parents are providing more than half the support, they claim them. If the child is providing more than half their support, the child, this test fails. Now that's another tricky one. Talk with a tax professional. It's not as clear as I just stated it. Last one, are they filing a joint tax return? Are they young and are they married? If they file a joint tax return, parents cannot claim them as a dependent. However, if they're only filing a joint tax return because they can claim a refund but have no taxes, then it's different. And then the parent might claim them as a dependent. So 5 rules. Pass those 5 rules, parents can claim them as a dependent, and the child cannot claim themselves. Fail any one of those 5 rules, and the child can claim themselves and the parents cannot claim themselves as a dependent. So this is a complicated one, especially if you have older children who are starting to move out of the house. Follow me for more tax tips and tax advice, and visit our website, latercpa.com. Bye.